Senator Dino Melaye don't provoke for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, lamented on national television that Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu has borrowed so much in this country, Nigeria, that very soon he won't be surprised if Tinubu begins to borrow money from OP and Money Point. But before we get into that very video, do not forget that at some point in the history of Nigerian politics, that Daniel Buala, who is currently working for Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, had told Nigerians in clarity that very soon, with the rate of borrowing, with the rate Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu is borrowing money, that very soon, that Tinubu will begin to borrow your intestine. Make on watch the video.
If you look at the manifesto of APC and Asiwaju, you will discover that every promise that he put in there, unless he can show that there is a plan to create production, generate Nigerians to everything is about borrowing. And they may end up borrowing your intestine, your kidney, and every part of your being for the things that they want to do.
I'm pretty sure you saw that very video. That is the unfortunate reality of today. And unfortunately too, the same Daniel Buala is fighting so hard now to defend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on national television. But anyways, make on a listen to Senator Dino Melaye.
Why is the president borrowing 1.7 billion from World Bank?
He also said that they have stopped borrowing.
Maybe that is not correct. I just gave you that figure now. Why is the president, why did he borrow $1.7 billion from the World Bank? Why has the Senate approved $21 billion so far, and with many others coming for consideration? Many others are still coming for consideration. And this government is one of the most reckless governments in the history of this country.
How do you mean?
The president who said he wanted to come and curb wastages bought a yacht. That yacht that the president bought has never been to the territorial area of Nigeria. It's between Monaco and Paris. And what do we need a yacht for? In a time of austerity, in a time of pervasive hunger like this? The president also, within few months in office, bought a presidential jet that cost Nigeria billions.
No, he said it was a gift.
I'm telling you that it was purchased. Gift by who? Gifts have to be declared. Gifts have to be declared. A president who gets a gift, why was Tom David West removed from office? It was because he got a gift of a gold wristwatch that was not declared. If you have a gift, declare who gave it to you. And they called it a gift because the money used in the purchase of that aircraft was not appropriated by the National Assembly. That is why it was tagged a gift. Then again, since Tafawa Balewa, Azikiwe, up down to Buhari, every president and prime minister in this country used Mercedes-Benz S-Class as their official vehicle. The president is using a bomb jammer Mercedes-Benz, the same type that Trump is using in America. And you say you want to curb wastages?
But you know, you're not different. Hold on, Dino.
If you allow me, I don't want my thoughts distorted on this particular line.
Okay.
And again, the same president, in the 8th Senate, the budget of the National Assembly was 150 billion. From 150 billion, today the president have increased the budget of the National Assembly to over 370 billion in order to make them a parastatal or department of the villa. So a president who said he was coming to curb wastages, who said he was coming to renew hope. I can catalog all this. Bought a yacht, bought a Cadillac, bought an aircraft, increased the money of the National Assembly, and I've borrowed like no other president in history. If you are making more money, then why are you borrowing?
So to the
extent that the Speaker of the House of Representatives today,
I read it. He was
also concerned, despite he's a member of the APC.
I read that he was talking about.
And we will not be surprised if the president starts borrowing from OP and Money Points very soon.
Let us forget about audio messages. Let us forget about propaganda. Let us, stop praising ourselves over things we are anticipating or expecting. Let the results speak for your governance. Previously, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was boasting on national television that Nigerian government has met their 2025 budget, I think in August, that there will be no need for us to borrow money again. And here we are, borrowing more money. He has submitted an appeal, a request, a bill through the Senate, seeking another approval for another millions of dollars. Well, I sincerely hope that it gets better from here. And like I advised already, let's forget about praise singing. Let's forget about praising ourselves. Let the job or the policies we are making speak for us. Let Nigerians truly see and testify that things are working out, instead of coming out every time to give beautiful political rhetorics. And then 1 day later or 2 days later, you are doing another thing totally different from what you have been preaching or what you have tried to make us believe. Let us stop all this make-believe and get back to work. Whether we like it or not, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. And the onus is on him to roll out policies that will better this country. He needs to do that. He has to do that. While we are waiting for 2027, the year we are hoping for another transition towards getting Nigeria right, into the right political leadership of competence, instead of all of this sycophancy, autocratic, and favoritism type of leadership that we have now. Well, at this point, I'll allow you guys to be the judge. Don't forget to let me know what you think in the comment section and share this video. Man, another person, see him. God bless you.